I believe the Kansas City Chiefs are going to checkmate the Buffalo Bills. And the reason why I say that is because, first of all, Patrick Mahomes is having his first road playoff game. And I see him walking into Orchard Park, Highmark Stadium, whatever the F you want to call it. And I see him lighting up the Buffalo Bills. And the reason why I say that is because Mahomes is determined. He's destined for greatness. He wants to get ring number 3. And I definitely just can't see him going out in the divisional. I feel like the Bills don't play with that hunger that the Chiefs play with. And Josh Allen isn't as hungry. He doesn't have the will to win like Patrick Mahomes does. And the Bills are literally like the Cowboys of the AFC. They think they're going to do good every year. Think they're going to make it somewhere, and they don't. I can't see us getting eliminated to the Buffalo Bills on Sunday. And I do think Patrick Mahomes will be heading to his 6th consecutive AFC championship. And he will have a chance to go to the Super Bowl. And that's what I want to see. That's what the world wants to see. And, this isn't the first time that we'll be going back-to-back to the Super Bowl trips. We went to the Super Bowl in San Fran against San Fran. Then we went again the next year against Tampa Bay. So we can make back-to-back Super Bowl runs. We've done it before, and I think we could do it again this year. I don't see how we can't. This defense isn't allowing points. And I'm going to be giving y'all a lot of analytics and a lot of stats and reasoning on why the Kansas City Chiefs have the advantage over the Buffalo Bills because, look, this defense isn't allowing points. So it's really like we need 24 to 27 points because the defense isn't going to allow more than 20 points. So that's what we need, 24, 27. Like, that range should definitely win us the game. And that all starts with what Andy Reid has in store for the Buffalo Bills. And Andy Reid last week, he showed that he's still a good play caller. All we got to do is just fix up our issues in the red zone. And we should be fine. Keep putting points on the board and keep getting stops. I know the Chiefs are going to get stops. They're not going to let the Bills just straight up dominate them. They're definitely going to get stops, and they're definitely going to play good defense. And Spags is definitely going to put up a masterclass against Josh Allen and Buffalo because it's not really hard to scheme against them. Now, let's get into some analytics. So, over the last month, the Bills' defense have allowed Easton Stick to complete 70% of his 33 pass attempts while scoring 22 points without Keenan Allen. Bills only won by 2 points. Bailey Zapp to score 21 with Kevin Harris as his leading receiver. Bills won by 6. The Dolphins to have a chance to tie a game that took a 96-yard punt return for the Bills to pull off, despite Tua having a 63 QB rating without Jalen Waddle and Raheem Mostert. The TJ Watt list still is led by third-string QB Mason Rudolph, come within a TD with 7 minutes remaining in the game. The Bills now get to face the Kansas City Chiefs, who have Patrick Mahomes, a healthy and confident offense with the best defense in the playoffs remaining, right? So Patrick Mahomes versus the Bills in his postseason career. Let's take a look at his stats. 2-0 win-loss record, 76 completion percentage. So he's undefeated against the Bills, winning 2 games, 76 completion percentage, 353 passing yards per game, 7 total TDs, 0 interceptions, 8.6 yards per attempt, 126 QB rating, 74 rushing yards. So Patrick Mahomes, he's no stranger to Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills, and he definitely doesn't mind putting up another masterclass against them. Now, the Chiefs' defense is number 1 in pressure rate, 28.8, and they allow 17.6 points per game. They have an all-pro slot cornerback, or what should have been an all-pro cornerback. They have an all-pro DT. They have 2 players with 10.5 sacks, another 2 players over 6 sacks. Last 6 games, no team has scored more than 20 points. So good luck for the Buffalo Bills, man. It's not going to be easy. It's definitely going to be a rough outing against the Kansas City Chiefs. I hope they don't just come into the game thinking everything is going to be sweet and 100% easy. Now, let's look at some in-game injuries. We got cornerback Christian Benford, linebacker Balin Spector, punter Sam Martin. Well, Benford has a right knee injury. Balin Spector has a back injury. Punter Sam Martin has a left hamstring injury. Stephon Diggs, midsection. Linebacker Terrell Bernard, right ankle. Guard Connor McGovern, left side. CB Teron Johnson, head. Safety Micah Hyde, right shin. DE Leonard Floyd, left shoulder. CB Rasul Douglas, left knee. Linebacker Terrell Dotson, left shoulder. DT Jordan Phillips, right wrist. But a lot of these guys could, they could and they should play. But being banged up versus a fresh, healthy Chiefs team on a short week isn't good for the Buffalo Bills at all. And Bills fans are crying about the ref, right? Sean Hachuli. And I understand why, because in 4 games against Josh Allen and the Bills, Hachuli has called 40 penalties for 347 yards. In the Josh Allen era, the Bills are 1-3 with Hachuli. I mean, the last officiated game by them, they lost to Philadelphia, and the Chiefs have won 45 consecutive games when allowing less than 17 points, including the playoffs. And that's the fourth longest streak in NFL history. So if the offense is clicking, they could get to a hot start early, and the Bills are looking bad, and we're like, the defense is doing their thing, we could easily win this game. You've seen Burrow going to Orchard Park and destroy Buffalo, and I think we could do the same. The Chiefs have drawn Sean Hachuli for the divisional round, like I said, and the Chiefs are 8-2 with Hachuli in the Mahomes era, including 2-0 in the playoffs. So this ref is kind of like favored on our side, it looks like. And I'm not saying we need the refs' help, but I'm just saying, man, the ref clearly isn't on the Buffalo Bills side because he always officiates their game. Their game is very, very bad. But to be honest, man, it definitely shouldn't be a hard battle. It shouldn't be a challenge because the Buffalo Bills, they're really not a good team in my opinion. I do think we're the far superior team. I think we're better, and I do think we're definitely gonna cook Buffalo. I don't see how we don't. I mean, they're not a good team. I promise they're not. They're easily, like, you could easily attack areas of their defense. I mean, they're weak in the middle, so it's going to be a Rashee Rice and Kels game. And a lot of people are saying Mahomes isn't going to be able to do what he has to do on the road. And that's honestly just a lie as well. Like, I really don't like what they're saying about that, Mahomes not being able to do it on the road thing. Like, I really don't like that at all. That's like literally a lie. But whatever people say, man. Now, I want to know what y'all think. Like, are y'all scared? Like, what do y'all think? Y'all scared? Do y'all think the Bills are going to win? Do you think they have a chance to win? I honestly don't believe that the Buffalo Bills have a chance against the Kansas City Chiefs next week. I feel like we're too equipped for them. We're too equipped with too many weapons. And Charles Omenihu is going to be a beast as well. Nick Bolton is trending. He's ready. Drew Tranquill is back. We have Isaiah Pacheco this time. Last time we played them, we didn't have Isaiah Pacheco. We didn't have Drew Tranquill, and Nick Bolton was on his first game back. So that's really, like, that's a big deal. But I do believe Josh Allen is definitely going to throw us some turnovers. Like, I feel like he's definitely going to throw us some turnovers. He's going to fumble, or he's either going to throw some interceptions. We know how Allen get. He's a turnover machine. It's definitely ways that you can stop Allen. We just got to pressure him. We got to bring pressure by any way possible. The Steelers is doing very good at bringing pressure. And we know that Steve Spags is definitely better at bringing pressure than whoever the Steelers defensive coordinator is. And I can't wait to see Steve Spags do that. Can't wait to see him bring the pressure and, just dominate Josh Allen and the Bills, force him to make the mistakes. Diggs is going to be out the game because L'Jarius Sneed is going to clamp him up. So Diggs is basically non-existent. Gabe Davis is still questionable with a knee injury, so we don't know if he's going to play. And Khalil Shakir McDuffie should definitely be able to clamp him up. So if the Bills want to win, they're going to have to do a lot on the ground game. We're going to have to stop the ground game. It's going to be a lot of, this is definitely going to be a lot that has to be done. But I do believe the Kansas City Chiefs can do that. I do believe they're going to be successful at doing that. And I just can't wait to see what Mahomes does, man. Mahomes is going to dominate. He's going to stand on business. And I feel like he's going to do his job, man. And he should be able to do his job. Now, I just hope that no dumb stuff happen. Like the receivers, I hope they don't, fold. I feel like Rice is going to definitely have a great game. Kels is going to have a great game. The Bills should be scheming for Rice. So that means Travis Kelce is going to definitely step up and have a great game. Now, Cam Jones and Derek Nani is looking like they're not going to play. But, that's cool. It's not really bad. It's going to be a movie, man. I can't wait for this. But I just feel like this year is the year where we need to just put them home. No close games. Let's just dominate the Bills. Let's just cook them. Let's just do what we have to do on them. and let's go win that Super Bowl. Let's go win number 3, man. Um, they're saying that literally the Dolphins versus Chiefs game could end up being one of the coldest games because it's gonna feel like negative 30 degrees. I said Dolphins. Oh, I'm bugging. Oh my god, I'm sorry, y'all. I made a mistake. But Bills versus Chiefs game could also be one of the coldest games in history because it's a lot of snow going on right now and it's a lot of like crazy things. It's like a blizzard out there, bro. So that's gonna be something interesting. But Pacheco's gonna show out. I think we're gonna definitely stop James Cook, and this is our game to win, man. I just can't wait to see it. Sunday can't come any faster.